suppose you now take over now, you are the new government. Where will you start? If you have already burnt all these, they came, they were working with Chagulanyi's group, that they are experts in riots. Of course, with our very good intelligence system, we picked them up. And they have been in the fridge for some days. They've been, Kocha Kampala. We are not going to coach. So we picked them. Then after some time, they will release them. But I must warn the ones who are misusing these children.
Yes.
Because sometimes the children, like when they had those riots of 2020, November, you may burn Museveni's house, thinking that this is Museveni's house. That Museveni's house is not Museveni's house. That's why we started despising. These people are talking of we, our tribes, Fangabaganda. Oh. Fangaba Masaba. You are a danger to your people. So we started saying, you know, what is crucial for the country is not identity. What is crucial is interest. All these people you are playing around with have interests. They have hunger. Hunger is hunger. There's no Bagisu hunger, there's no Bateso hunger, Banyankwere hunger. It is hunger. Poverty, underdevelopment, they are all common. So why do you, if people have got same problems, why do you talk about the identity has no bearing? Because me, I'm a wealth creator. I have never depended on anybody. No, sorry, not even on your government. And with my cows, I don't care about anybody except if you bring war, then we sort it out. But otherwise, I'm just in my cows, and I'm not bothered with anything. You shouldn't ban anything. If you are angry, you can demonstrate. You can stand on the. You go in Kororo and you show that we are not happy. You don't attack anybody. Why do you attack? Now, this is done by the enemies of Africa.
Yeah.
Even our own groups here, we monitor them with intelligence. Here, of course, we have very good intelligence, and we know them. Like, for instance, we have got two Kenyans whom we arrested. They have been with us. I have their names, but I don't remember their names. They came. They were working with Chagulanyi's group. That they are experts in riots. Of course, with our very good intelligence system, we picked them up, and they have been in the fridge for some days.
They are cooling.
Now, some Kenyan leaders rang me and said that I should hand them back I should either put them in jail here or hand them back. So we are going to, but you could see we are monitoring all of them. They all have connections with foreign countries, foreign groups funding them what these foreigners apparently want, like Uganda. They are very worried about Uganda. Uganda is moving. Very strong. Industry is growing. We don't lack anything. We have all the food. We have all the raw materials. We have all the industrial products. We are now going to get our oil. So they are very worried. And some of them have been talking with our confused people. That they should have contracts, how to control our national parks, how to do this, how to do that. So those are the groups sponsoring these children to to do bad things. But they are easy to deal with. For us, we have no problem. We dealt with they've been trying to do it for a long time. They've been twagala kocha Kampala. We're not going to coach. So we pick them. Then after some time, they will release them. It's no problem at all for us. Because you remember, like the other time, there was Taja Koraira. Yes. But I must warn the ones who are misleading these children.
Yes.
Because sometimes the children, like when they had those riots of 2020, November, I think it was November 18th.
Oh, yes.
When they write that Kyagulanyi has been arrested, there were the riots, they were Kocha Kampala. Then the army intervened and crushed them. And some of the children died. So the ones who are doing that game here in Uganda, they will end up badly. We normally defeat it by counter mobilization, counter action.
Thank you.
But what they want is to control the resources of Africa. Because Africans also may make their own mistakes, but even if they make mistakes, why do you riot? Because you see, when you may burn Museveni's house, thinking that this is Museveni's house. That Museveni's house is not Museveni's house. Museveni is just there as an agent, but it is our house. All of us. Any house in Uganda is ours.
Oh, yes.
Why? Because the cement that built it paid tax.
Oh, yes.
And the tax which the cement paid, the Mtaimbwa, whatever the house is using, most of the time has got some tax on it. And that tax is the one which can give free education to our children.
Oh, yes.
So I think Todwong has a problem. He has not educated our people clearly to know that private property actually is our property. If you see somebody with a huge hotel, me, I also have shares there. So, not legal, not in the documents, but the cement which built that house, the electricity, he paid tax.
Yeah.
Paid tax on it. If he had built the house in India, where would we have gotten the tax from? Anybody who does anything here is actually doing it for us, directly or indirectly. So I think this is the weakness of Todwong. He has not sensitized us about what patriotism means. You shouldn't ban anything. If you are angry, you can demonstrate, you can stand on the, you go in the Kororo and you show that we are not happy. You don't attack anybody. Why do you attack? Just show that I'm not happy. I don't agree with what you are doing, but you don't destroy. Because suppose you now take over now, you are the new government. Where will you start? If you have already burnt all these, why don't you want to take over something that is
established?
Is established. What's the problem? So I think Todwong here needs to educate us. Yeah, you have people saying factory Young Wind. There is no factory Young Wind here in Uganda. All the factories are ours. If I go to India and build a factory there, it will be a factory of India. They will not say the factory Owente or Uganda. It will be my factory, but in India. It's part of the Indian wealth. Okay?
Your Excellency, I am Judith Amsgut. I work with Step Radio. here in Mbale City. We are still in campaigns and elections soon approaching. What assurance do you have for us Ugandans and visitors in terms of security?
That what?
What assurance do you have for us Ugandans and visitors in terms of security?
Security?
I think she's referring to the after election, maybe the possible. Yeah.
Nobody can play it around here. You go and play those games in other parts of Africa, but not here. We normally follow all those shallow things. And some of our young people also misinform the foreigners. They think that Uganda is just like, I don't know what, but nobody can disturb our peace. Anybody who disturbs, we shall just pick him and that's the end of the story. And we are very strict also. We are with our lawyers. We no longer want this game. Somebody has done a bad thing, then he's given bail. Comes like a game. We are insisting that please, and I'm glad even the courts are quite serious now. They no longer give bail to all these wrongdoers. Nobody will disturb our peace. If anybody tries, we shall easily deal with him. You saw what happened to people who came from near the border in Congo. They were finished in a very short time. Okay, Mwanya Navi.
I would love you to start us off by explaining to our listeners why you think indeed the people of Bugisu should again trust you with the mandate to serve them as the head of state of this country. Your Excellency.
Well, it's not trusting me, it is trusting the NRM, because the NRM has come out of the history of Uganda. Uganda had become a failed state, mainly because of ideology, because the leaders towards independence, majority of them believed in the politics of identity, manipulating identity, religion, and tribes. There was some national ones like Musazi, Ike Musazi, but they were isolated. They were outmaneuvered by the traditional groups, like in the case of Buganda, and the churches. They undermined the Uganda National Congress, which had started in 1952, and that's how we ended up with these sectarian groups, like DP for the Catholics, UPC for the Protestants, and Kabaka Yeka for the Waganda. And that was the crisis. So, some of us, in fact, all of us, the pioneers of the NRM, initially belonged to those groups. I was in DP, the Kategayas and Rugundas were in UPC.
Yeah.
People like Sam Njuba were in Kabaka Yeka. So, but by 1965, we had seen the bankruptcy of these groups and the danger. So we started saying, you know, what is crucial for the country is not identity. What is crucial is interest. all these people you are playing around with have interests. They have hunger. Hunger is hunger. There's no Bagisu hunger, there's no Bateso hunger, Banyankwere hunger. It is hunger. Poverty, underdevelopment, they are all common. So why do you, if people have got same problems, why do you talk about their identity? The identity has no bearing to their solution to their problem. So that's how we started. These principles we are talking about now, the patriotism, because it all started with how do we make Africans prosperous through wealth creation. Because me, I'm a wealth creator. I have never depended on anybody. No, sorry, not even on your government. I depend on my work. I am a cattle keeper. And with my cows, I don't care about anybody except if you bring war, then we sort it out. But otherwise, I'm just in my cows, and I'm not bothered with anything. Our issue is now the market. If I produce, who buys? Now you find that those Banyankore don't help me because I produce milk, I produce beef, I produce bananas, but they are also producing the same. We are all Banyankore, yes, but they don't buy my milk because they have theirs. They don't buy theirs because I have mine. So we are there greeting Yagand, but we are not helping one another. Prosperity-wise. Prosperity-wise, the people who help me are the people of Kampala, who buy my milk, who buy my beef, who buy my bananas. So that's why we said, and we were reading also history, yes. European history,
Yeah.
the unification of Germany, the unification of Italy. We could see how the emergence of capitalism in Europe undermined feudal loyalties. Because somebody would say, you are my people, you are my people, you are my people. I think you have heard that, you are my people, you are my people. But if you are not buying my products, what use are you to me? That's why, like in the case of Germany, Bismarck was able to push pan-Germanism to unite, because by the problem is that the intellectual class here has got so many gaps. By 1870, there was no Germany. There were German people, all speaking German, but divided into 39 kingdoms. Prussia, Bavaria, Saxony. So it was this power of capitalism. There was a group in Prussia called the Junkers. It is written in Junkers, but they pronounce it as Junkers. They were big land owners producing a lot of products which they wanted to sell. And then they came in conflicts with the feudalists, the princes who wanted my people, my people, my people. Don't come here unless I allow you. Then the capitalists said, no, but you are interfering with our ability to sell.
Yeah.
Get out. They kicked them out by force. Even the French Revolution had the same issues. So, although France was one kingdom for a long time, but they had internal taxes.
Yes.
if you revise your history a bit, you'll find that they were, to go from one province to go to another province, you had to pay a tax.
Yeah.
And the capitalists had no time for this. Please, tunataka biashara, want business. So you can say that our awakening really was also like inspired by capitalist ideas
Yeah.
of market. That's why we started despising. These people were talking of our tribes, Fangabaganda, Fangaba Masaba. You are a danger to your people.
Yes.
Because if the Munyankore is not buying my milk, is not buying my beef, Anyambachi, what is he helping me? Just a Gandhi. Just greeting me in Nyankore, you think that's enough. I want money for my family. I want to build a better house. So that's how we started really. What became NRM started around 1965. Now, and they thought we were joking. We started telling them that, for them they were saying, blood is thicker than water. You know, you have heard that statement.
Oh, yes.
Blood is thicker than water, meaning your tribe is very important. In fact, the Wanyankore also say, that the hyena from your area will eat you in a better way than
It will be merciful while eating
will
you.
eat you in a better way than the hyena from another place. So we said no. This is that's why we said interest, because my interest is I want prosperity for my family,
Yeah.
for my business, for my area, for my people. So if you say you love Banyankore, but you don't care about Uganda, you're actually an enemy of the Banyankore,
Oh, yes.
first and foremost. Because if the Banyankore did not have Uganda, which gives them a market for their products, there's no way they would be prosperous. So that's how we started. Now, therefore, and they thought we were joking, and we started in the study groups in the universities and the secondary schools. Then they started collapsing, Mutesa and Obote. Eventually, Amin comes in. So when Amin comes in, that's when we decide to fight now. To say, no, we have talked enough.